On. Okay, good morning, YouTube. Today I'm skipping the talk and talk introduction, just a simple advice. Here you can learn uh, a lot of languages, you can check all the available languages on the Talk and Talk website. And if you continue watching us, you will see the way that we do our practicing time. It's the most important thing here, just it. And well, we are in 6 people, so I don't know if we going to split us into a smaller room. I don't think so. It's not a good idea. Let's continue. Guys, let's do our presentation. Let's try to summarize a little bit more our answers, because I think it's not necessary split us into smaller rooms, but at the same time, it's necessary we try to summarize our ideas, right? Okay, let's start with presentation. Aparecida, could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Well, good morning. My name is Aparecida Semirami. I live in Rio Verde, state of Goiás. I'm married. I have one daughter. I have 7 cats. Um, and I work with IT, management of within IT area. I am studying for obtain a new certification, the AWS and FinOps Focus. I love study here in TNT. I'm here since last year, more or less 1 year. I enjoy this moment is to share and practice English. Of course, no new people. For me, it's so important. And I love walking outside of my home. I don't like gyms, and I like read in my free time. It's I think I really like it's read. Always I am reading some book, not only to books to study. It's a book
I
who I
got
choose to relax. Not it's a novel. Now I'm reading a book of psychology. It's deep, profound, but I like
Wow,
it.
I can
For me, it's
imagine.
important to understand myself to try help me and help the people who I love, of course. It's
Yeah,
it
yeah.
about me.
Yeah, a deep presentation, I would say. Thank you, Aparecida. Tainá, your turn, please.
Good morning, guys. My name is Taina. I'm 29 years old. I study psychology. I live in Scotland. I'm married. I don't have children yet, but I would like in the next 5 years, maybe. And I like to spend my time to study and develop new skills and read good books.
Okay, thank you. Uh, your turn, Rogério, please.
Yes, good morning, ladies and guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 49 years old. Uh, I'm uh, I'm married. I live here in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I'm accountant. I'm here in Talk since May from the last year. Since then, I can improve my English. I think I lost the biggest problem that we had is afraid to speak with another people, afraid to speak in public. I think it's
Have fear.
yes, talk helped me a lot. So and to spend my time, I think to run and practice exercise. That's it.
Thank you, Rogério. And how about you, Katiana?
Hi guys, my name is Katiana. I'm 41 years old. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I am engineer. I work on the oil and gas sector with new projects in the ESG area. Develop a project for a new ships, remove the ship from the sea, and many other things or other things. I love running, I love swimming. I'm married, I have a daughter. My daughter is almost 8 years. Uh, like the other talkers, I stay here for improve my skills in English because it's important in my job today and for my plans for my career in the future. It's a little things about me.
Perfect. And welcome to my immersion. I think it's your first time in my immersion.
Yes, Oswald. This is the first time. It's because I stay far away in the immersions in the morning.
Oh,
So
okay.
in this year I return because last year it's my routine it's very crazy. But
Crazy,
I put
yeah.
my schedule every 7 a.m.
Great.
The English immersions.
I'm satisfied to know that I'm a part of your study journey. So, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
João, good morning, my friend. Tell me a little bit about you, please.
Of course, Guy. Good morning, everyone. I'm software developer. I'm 53. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but I have been living in Portugal for 3 years. I love reading books and swimming and hiking. Well, I love learning different things. Yes, I
I
love
know that.
studying. Hi, man. I love studying technology and curious things. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Well, that's it for nothing, for a moment.
Thank you, João. Thank you for sharing a little bit about you and about me. Oh, yeah. Katiana is her first time with me, but anyone know me because I'm here every 7 a.m. since last year. Last year, yeah, since last year. So I'm a figurinha carimbada here. So I'm a curious guy, like João. If I had time, for sure, I would spend a lot of time to learn about everything but it's necessary to focus to not to, yeah, to continue in our goals. And currently, I'm studying data science and I'm learning a new program language, Python. Let me see. And I work as software developer in a payment method startup based on the south of Brazil, Paraná state. I live close to Campinas region, São Paulo state. I live with my fiance and a stepson, and unfortunately, my stepson got sick these days, and it was a struggle moment for me and my fiance. But he is enhancing his health. Today, he went to school, so he is melhorando. And yeah, that's it about me. Well, let's start the questions, guys. If you had paid attention about the video that I shared, the question is totally related that, you know. So yeah, let's start. I'd like to start with you, Taina. Could you read and answer the question number 1 for us, please?
Yeah, sure. Have you ever experienced a blessing in disguise moment? How did it change your perspective? Well, it's difficult answer, but I
To
think
start
yeah.
our conversation, a hard question to answer.
Yeah. I remember that I wanted a job that seemed a blessing. It's like to work at Sky. But I didn't pass interview and I got very sad and disappointed. But after a week, the office caught fire. There was a ferry in the enterprise.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my
And
goodness.
if I had passed in the interview, I wouldn't be here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mhm. Yeah,
yes.
that's it. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. It was uh, I would say turbulent moment. I don't know if turbulent exists in English, but yeah, because you loved if you got that job, but the company was done at the same time. So, okay. Rogério, your turn, please.
Yes, I am reading this question, but I don't remember that situation that she included in this question.
Okay,
Uh,
don't
yeah,
worry.
I think I don't have. Sorry.
You always worked as accountant in the same company, I guess.
Yeah, I work in a Inglês company since 2018,
Oh, I got
but in the same company, but in the oil and gas markets, I worked
you. Yeah.
I worked since 2012.
Okay. A long
Yes,
time.
yes.
Yeah, I could understand why you didn't have an answer for this question.
Okay.
Katiana, your turn, please.
I think like Tainá, my my blessing is with a new job in other uh, I it's a far away moment, but in that moment I work in a company. It's not a good place for work. The my boss is terrible in that time, and every day I speak with God. No, God, open the doors for me, other company. But I stay very focused, and after I think maybe I think it's almost 1 year. I started a new career in the ESG area. I'm a health and safety engineer. I study for safety and health engineer, but in the past I work in agronomist area. I'm a agronomist engineer. I started a new job, a new area in a very good company, and for me it's a blessing because in that time I have a very good job, it's a good salary, a good opportunity, and I pray a lot for that job because my boss, it's not an
Was
easy person
terrible.
for. It's terrible.
Yeah, interesting. During my journey as developer, I've never worked with a bad job, bad boss, Katiana. I had this luck, I would say, my journey as developer. Before, of course, I had some problems. Thank you, Katiana, for sharing this your experience. João, your turn, please.
Man, I'm trying to remember that, but I remember about a old girlfriend a long, long time ago.
Wow,
That,
share with us,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
I
That
like
girl,
gossip.
that girl, gossip. Oh man, you are crazy. You are crazy. Okay, that girl bring me a many problems. Then today I remember that. Oh, thanks God, I I leave this problem. Yes. After her, I found my wife. Okay. Oh, thanks God, I found a good woman. Today I'm happy, but
Great.
uh, in during time I have many problems. I
I can imagine.
I yes, I want don't discuss that because it not good memory to me. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you for sharing the high level situation. And I
Yes.
have problem with this like you.
Oh,
I think we talked about.
I had one thing. I had a few bad leaders, but sometimes was good to me because he um made I react with creativity.
Enhance
Okay.
your
Yes, yes, yes,
action.
yes, yes, like that. Okay, thank you.
I used to think this way, Joe. I like to think that bad things would bring us good ones. That in that moment, I we don't used to look this way, but while time is passing is over, is passing by, we used to reflect and to think, oh, this happening helped me about something, you know.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Bad things normally use it to change our way. Then
Yeah.
sometimes is it good or it is good to us. I think.
Yeah, I think it's in every single opportunity that we had a bad experience bring us good things for our future if we look the right way that about that situation. You know, it's
Yes,
my only my opinion, of course.
I agree. Okay.
Thank you, João. Aparecida, your turn, please.
Well, I remember one situation I remember as a blessing in this case was when I started a university and I was unemployed and I need to pay, of course, the university. And I got a job because a friend, and for me in that moment it was a big blessing because and then I stayed there in that company during a long period of my life. And it's interesting that like you, Oswaldo, and João said, the things happening and that moment we look for the situation, we don't find sometimes we don't find a way
Reasons.
what is happened with me. But then we look, and of course, we need pass through
Yeah.
this situation to grow. For me,
Yeah.
when I look to the past, everything, all the bad or more or less situations, I in the next step I grow, and
Yeah.
I need to change myself sometimes, of course, and to improve myself. I grow up like a human, like a
Yeah.
person, like a woman. For me, was always is good. I suffer a lot, of course. We suffer. We stay
Yeah.
here to suffer, of course. Not a playground. We need to grow, and to grow, of course, we need to suffer sometimes. But so important for me is this. But one I remember is this. But of course, I have a lot of blessing during my life. But one I remember is this.
Okay, it was a good situation, a good example situation that you lived. And yeah, guys, I and about me, uh I have a lot of experience about blessing these guys in my life, but because the time I try to bring two situations. The first one related about my first marriage. I talked a little bit in another immersions about that, but in general, by the time it was impossible for to me to see that it was necessary to cut ties that relationship, uh, but it was necessary around of let me see, 2 or 3 years after this experience, I've understood that was the best decision that I did for my life, my children, and my ex-wife, because currently all of us we live much more satisfied doing the things that we would like to do, and with happiness, a little bit more happiness, I would say, because by the time the environment was heavy, there were a lot of fights and bad discussions, and yeah, that's it about that. And another situation was related uh, about career and business. Let me see, I was deceived in a side project where I, besides work as developer, was even a partner. And then I was deceived. I finished the project and I was fired that partnership, without no with no money, I would say. So, but the other hand, I learned a lot of skills that improved my abilities, like overseeing some developers. I was a kind of architect because I created a part of the solution. So uh, this experience shaped me the way that I used to see the life. And like I said, in my opinion, my perspective, almost always the situation that we lived, if we look the right way, help us to enhance us, and yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next one. Rogério, could you read an answer? Question number 2, please. I think Rogério isn't.
Yes, I'm here. So I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I was on a mute.
Don't worry.
If you had faced a major setbacks last year, how do you think you would have reacted differently? I have a experience, but not the last year, the year before the last.
Okay.
I had a problem with my boss. I decided some things follow the law, our law, because
Okay.
I am working in a tax area.
Oh,
So so he decided to change my decision. Was a bad moment because he decided to advise a external lawyer. So I disagree with this situation, but okay. The external lawyer decided to up a position different myself,
I got you.
So I try to give up this near my position to find another job, but it's difficult. The market is so difficult.
Yeah.
I try yet to to give up this position, but it's nowadays it's so difficult because the companies finding guys with many experience or courses,
Yeah.
So I think if I give up this position, I think I would be
Unemployed.
unemployed yet. Yes.
Yeah,
So
today is
I
hard.
need to consider this situation as a learning, but what's the final result of this situation? The auditors, that see
Okay.
this situation disagree with him, this other
Oh,
day. Yes, yes. It was bad for the company because the company become a public company.
okay, I got you.
So the new auditors try to solve the situation in the better in the better form, you know.
Better way, I think the way that you thought in the past.
Yes, yes, yes. They didn't listen yet. It's so difficult to say, oh, the position for him was wrong, because he's my boss, so it's so difficult to handle the situation.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
got
what happens.
Ironia do destino. I don't know how to say that in
Yes,
English.
yes, 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 I agree.
Okay, Rogério. Thank you for sharing this situation, and I completely understand you about our frustration about our role, especially when we are working there for a long time, like you
Yes.
and some of us. Thank you for sharing. Katiana, your turn, please.
I think in the past, I remember one situation. I have a big team in the past when I work in a factory, and one guy uh, have a problem with a supervisor in that moment. The guy is one member of my team and speak with me about one problem. I understand and I believe in this guy, but I spoke with the other supervisor and literally I go to the flight with a other supervisor.
Wow.
And but I'm wrong because in the end of the day, this guy of my team is totally wrong. And after this, I understand the importance of listen the both sides when you have a problem. Because when you listen only one side, you go to a fight, and probably you defend only one side.
Yeah.
After this, I understand about listen more and react less. Ouvir mais e reagir menos.
Yeah, I got you.
And because in that moment, these things caused me a big problem because I'm a supervisor in that time. And for me, it's when you become quando você é chefe, né? Você tem que entender. Às vezes você só entende essas coisas na marra, né? Eu não tinha muita experiência. And now I understand. When they stay in front of one problem and involve more than two persons in the same problem, I listen one person, listen other person, and after I listen the both persons together.
Perfect. Yeah, if we have this opportunity, it's a good way, kind of sabatina.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've along the life I've learned this. I decided to do the same thing that you said, Katiana, about relate the experience, best experience. It's necessary. God gave us 2 ears and one mouth, you know? So I think it's necessary to listen more than talk than speak.
I think, Oswald, with a maturity, we understand this kind of things.
Yeah.
Listen more, speak.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were younger, we don't used to think these thoughts, you know? So we're human. Okay, Rogério, go ahead.
Let me give you a little tip. It's important to listen this situation with another
Perspective.
testimonial, another person.
Yeah.
Important. Not testimonial, I think in English, I don't know.
Yeah, and I would add if we have more than one people to share different point of views about the same situation is better, you know? And yeah, that's it. Thank you, Katiana. João, please. You have some setback last year or someone that you could share with us to answer this question?
Well, oh yes. I I I bought a old car. Then today I understand I don't bought that car. Okay, now
It was a
I
Peugeot?
change. Peugeot.
Oh
Yes,
no, man, you did a
exactly.
big mistake.
Man,
Peugeot
I
não.
had two. I had two. Buff has many problems. Then I had many problems. Then I change. Okay, today another car, another brand. Oh, thank you, God. Okay. Oh,
Don't
much.
worry, I had a Citroën as well.
Peugeot is a complicated. About Katiana said, the tongue is a treacherous organ. Is a complicated. A língua é órgão traiçoeiro.
Yeah.
Like that, the tongue, the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. But don't buy Peugeot.
Or
In
Citroën, please.
Portugal has a many. Man, the people loves Peugeot. Oh, I
think
change. I change.
the
Today
car shop loves
American
more,
brand.
you know? I think the car
Yeah.
shops love more.
I want big fart to me. Today I had American brand. Oh man. Very yes, very different.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it was a fun situation that you lived, João. Thank you for sharing. I know a lot of friends that had Peugeot and had the most of them had problem. So thank you. Aparecida, your turn, please.
Well, for me, step back. Well, yes, I had a step back last year, a big, a big. But I chose this like Katiana said. I chose go away by my own. I had a problem with my boss, big problems, and I'm very anxious and sad and very depressed and totally crazy because of this situation. Then I think I can continue like this, and I decided go away. Then I stayed unemployed during long months. It was so complicated, but I needed this. Looking for this situation, I choose go away. Was a hard moment in my life, of course, but I choose go away because I'm sad and I'm sick with that situation. Then I stay with my daughter more time, stay with her, focus on her, and studying a lot during this time. Then I started again. I'm working again. It's okay for me. How now I have a more friendly situation in my job. For me, it's okay. A person who is more easy to talk with and stay with.
If I remember well, is it the same company that you worked before, right?
But yes,
With another team.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We look for this situation, and it's important. I have a big uma lição. I don't know this in English. It's important to look and understand the thing to happen with us. For me, was I learning a lot in the last 1.5 year. For me, it was a big learning for the life. And we need to look for this situation and learn with and go away and be better like a person, of course.
Yeah.
And don't stay sick. Understand who we need move. I believe these things happening like Oswald said, and I don't remember who said before. Is for our improve. I believe it's this. We need someone to show us who we are a lot of comfortable in our situation, but we are happy. Then happen one person appear to give some insight or for us. Normally, persons who we shock with us or something like this, who give us change. Is this? I believe this we need give thanks for these persons in our lives, I believe, because these persons who give us the opportunity to be better. Is this?
Yeah, and like you said, of course, we try to avoid to pass through these bad situations, but it will happen one or more time during the life. Yeah, I think that's it. And Tainá, how about you? You have faced a setback last year or sometime in our life that you could bring us what did you react, or how would you react about that?
Yeah, in the past, I used it to be more emotionally, and I matter a lot about other people saying about me. And one friend spoke some things about me as gossip. And
Oh,
I won't get satisfaction with her, and it wasn't good moment. And now I turned a better person. I don't matter a lot about it. Think about me, because I understand that I don't control what others people think of me, and I don't need to stress what other talk about me and make the gossip. I don't matter more.
yeah. I learned that about that you said with the bad way. Well, when I decided to do therapy, I've learned this better. It was in my cutting ties, my first marriage period, when I did a lot of therapy with different therapists, and by the time I've learned that you said about we can't control others, you can only control our environment, especially our mind. So yeah, you said this interesting thing. And about me, if I had well, I would say that since last year, I feel in a stuck moment my career, and like Rogério said, the market is not easy today for you just to change your job and sometimes, but I understand the Aparecida about her problem. It's so hard, it's necessary to take action. So I think depend of the context, we need to act about that. And I decided to continue discussing internally in my company, and of course continue enhancing myself, my skills to observe the market, and yeah, I don't know about that. And yeah, guys, I think in summary, that's it. I have a problem in my career currently. I feel in a stuck moment, and I don't know how to overcome that in my current role. But I'm hopeless. I'm a hope guy, I would say. So I think the things will get better in the future, for sure. Okay, guys, let's try to answer the final question, right? Question number 3. Katiana, could you read an answer for us?
Number 3.
Yeah.
Why should we allow ourselves to feel sadness or frustration instead of surprising
Hard words.
our emotions? I think these things we understand about the importance of these feelings with a maturity. Now I understand about the importance of if I stay sadness for one moment. If because I think the happiness it's not for our life. I understand about this because last year my father died with cancer. I stayed very sadness for I think almost 7 months. But I understand about the importance of this moment, that moment, sorry. And it's not for all my life, but I stay because I lost one, my parent, my father. And I think this feeling your emotions, it's important because if you don't put your emotion outside and you have a disease in the future. It's my opinion.
I totally agree with you, and my condolences for you, okay? I lost my grandparents around of last year and a half, like you, both of them. So it was a hard time for me as well. And I completely understand you. And João, how about you?
Well, why should we allow ourselves? Yeah, interesting because to me, very important. The in the moment about sadness, we live this moment completely because the that moment like luto very important to chest release our chests about feelings. Very important that. Well, I remember when my father died. Okay, was very important. I suffering my sadness. Today I I feeling I feel sometimes miss my father, but don't hurt like in the moment. In the moment, wow, very hard. But during the moment, I need to handle the problem about my mother, my brothers. But after the moment, like 1 month after this 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 point, I feel yes, to me very important.
And was
Leaving
important to
the
you allow yourself to feel that by the
yes,
moment?
to me very important that feel completely your feeling and suffering. Okay, very
Yeah.
important that.
Yeah, it's a hard time, like you said, but it's important. I agree with you. And for you, Aparecida?
Well, I believe we represent our emotions. Emotions are so complicated, like Tatiana said, because if we continue repressing our emotions, we got sick, of course. We have depression, we have emotional problems. I have person in my family who are totally sick because of this, repressing our emotion during long years, during all the life. And our mind and our body have a limitation. We stay without stress all the time. We can't support this. And I believe we need to feel the emotions in that moment in our lives. Of course, don't stay there all the time, but feel this. And if we can talk with the other people, talk. And if we can talk with the other people who are causing this, find another thing to do. One thing who gives me wow, like an exercise or relax. Do another thing. Think in other things, not only within the problem. Find a way to move our mind from that problem.
Yeah.
I believe it's important in the video showed in the beginning. It's one point is we have problem we can solve. Then what we need continue living.
Yeah.
Of course. Then we need find a way to live with this problem, not only putting in a box our inside of us, but find another thing to do will help us to continue living and living well, understand the problem, the emotion, and continue. I believe it's this.
Yeah, you're right. And thank you, Aparecida. Rogério, finally,
Yes,
your turn.
few times, you know. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think it's a part of our journey to face this bad situation. But I think we not allow to be sadness or happy. It's part of our life. It's happen bad things and good things, you know. Sometimes we become surprised or sad. I think it's part of life. I think that's it, Osvaldo.
Yeah, and I've learned one thing today. When we have 6 or more people, it's necessary to split into smaller rooms our conversation. I'm sorry, guys. I thought in the beginning that wasn't necessary, but during the immersion, I've realized that when we have this amount of people, it's necessary to do that. So next time, I feel relaxed. I'm going to do that, you know? So one more time, I'm sorry. And I hope you have a good day and take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.